I know you always talk about being a father, and it's typically, last time we did the conversation, we didn't talk about this at all. It was
No.
a complete different conversation. We had a scientist from NASA with us, which was a great convo. How important is it to you to be a father?
The hardest thing about being a dad is not being a hypocrite, not being a phony. You try and I realize I'm talking to my son about things that he's watching, but at the same time, I'm hearing that for myself about things I shouldn't be watching. I'm telling him to maintain his majestic comportment all the time, or telling both of them, rule number 5, 6, and 7, respect yourself, respect others, respect people's privacy. And then rule number 4 in our family is don't be obnoxious. But then I go to Disneyland, and I'm sitting there and I get triggered immediately because they want to grab my bags, and they're going through my bags aggressively and putting my stuff down. Rule number 4. And I get obnoxious and throw attitude. And I'm like, I wouldn't want my child to do that. That's not what I talk about. Yeah, they called me out about it. Not the kids didn't call me out, but the people did. They almost threw us out of Disneyland. Only I didn't curse or anything like that, but I was angry.
Taking your bag?
They take the bag when you come in because someone recently got stabbed at Disneyland.
This is in L.A.
This is in L.A. So they're going through your bags literally like it's a serious search. And measles is out right now. So at the time, I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, you're taking the rags that I'm going to blow my kid's nose with, and you're putting it on the same counter that you put everybody's bags. I was like, don't do that. He was like, don't give me attitude. And I was like, everybody's got attitude.
He told you, don't give me.
Yeah. And I'm like, and instead of taking a deep breath, like I do in the morning.
Did he know who you were or no? Did he recognize?
No, he didn't know.
Okay.
But instead of taking a deep breath,
yeah,
and thinking about maybe he's having a hard day, I took it personal. I got triggered. And then I'm like talking to everybody out in the world about maintaining your majestic comportment, being calm, ABC, always be cool, always be calm, always be comfortable with the consequences of your choices. And here my family almost lost the opportunity to be there because I lost my cool. So I hate being a hypocrite as a father. I hate not having the compassion to show the better side of me. So that's the hardest thing.
What are the rules? What were the rules?
There's 9 rules.
Okay.
Rule number 1,
yeah,
put on your shoes, which means take care of your foundation. Make sure you're in a secure place. Rule number 2, find the shade. It's find the shade.
What does that mean?
Well, in Southern California, it's a lot of heat. So stay out of the heat. But figuratively, it means find cover. So later on, when my children are older, I'll be able to say number 2, and they'll know to find the shade. They'll know to get out of the way of danger. Number 3, stay out of the streets. And that tells itself. But number 4 is don't be obnoxious. Number 5 is respect yourself. Number 6, respect others. Number 7, respect people's privacy. Number 8, no headshots. If you're going to punch your brother, punch him in the chest, punch him in the leg.
Literally, that's one of them.
Yeah, no punching. No punching above the neck. No punching above the neck.
No headshots. My boys have broken that one a few times.
And number 9 is make way for life. Respect all living things. And I follow that one for the most part a lot. But, I sometimes disrespect myself. I sometimes don't respect people's privacy, so I try my hardest not to get caught up in gossip about somebody else all the time. So I'm learning. These are my own rules that if I can live by them, my children can live.
What was it? Because growing up, how many siblings was it? Was it you and your 2 brothers? Or?
There's 11 of us.
There's 11 of you. Okay, so I know I know a couple of the names that I looked up. So 11 total.
11.
Same mom and dad?
No, only 4 of us from the same mom and dad.
4, same mom and dad. Okay. What experiences as a kid growing up changed the way you said, I'm not going to parent like this, I'm going to be a father like this, or I'm going to be a father just like I was fathered? What experiences impacted your parenting?
Well, my father, I was incorrigible. I was I was indomitable as a child. So you tell me to do something, I'm going to do it just because you told me not to do it. You don't have authority over me. So I got whooped every day by my father. So I had told myself, when I have my children, I'm not going to whoop them. I'm not going to use corporal punishment on them. I'm not going to do any of that. But that's not what I ended up doing, because you start talking to them 1,000 times and they don't listen. And then immediately you go back to the slave days and you're like, well, let me go get the whip. Let me go get the belt. Let me do all of this other stuff you're not supposed to do. But you find yourself still back into those places, and you have to catch yourself, especially with the laws that's out here today. So now, because I got the benefit of, doing some discipline before, now if I'm walking upstairs to get the belt, then they straighten themselves out, and I don't have to actually apply the belt. But it's hard. How do you raise young boys, that are indomitable, to respect authority and respect themselves? And, it's a tight balance. Hi, everyone. My name is Terrence Howard. I'm an actor, but in the field of science also. So if you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on Connect. The QR code is down below, and let's have a great conversation.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.